Hey, Tay, what's that?
It's gold bouillon.
Bouillon.
It's bouillon, dang on bouillon.
What's the description of it?
You really like this, don't you?
Yeah.
It feels heavy and looks realistic. Can be used as a doorstop to tell people you are a millionaire.
Wow.
Perfect gift idea for birthday or holidays. Prank your friends on party.
On party?
On party. Wow. I have 2 of these. Why, you ask? Great question. My sibling Grace is a very talented glass blower, and one of their clients wants some gold bricks made of glass that they will blow into a mold that they need our help to create. So I'm starting this process for a second. It's funny, these are identical. It's just that one is weighted and the other one is not.
Fuck. You can't tell the difference from camera, but
no, yeah.
Apparently there
this
is
one's
one.
much heavier. So the idea is the gold brick will be blown into the mold upside down, and then so the mold we need to make is basically this shape. Just the inside will be this dimension, resulting in a positive of the same dimension. So the mold will be shaped as such with 2 hinged doors that close with a hole in the middle for the blowpipe. So you'll put the blowpipe with the glass glob, molten glass glob, in the mold, shut the 2 doors with 2 big handles, and then blow, and the glass will take the form of the mold, and then you open it up and you take it out and you cut it off the blowpipe, and then you hopefully have a glass gold brick.
bar. Yeah.
So need to take some measurements here to establish what we plan to make. So I'm in Autodesk Fusion, which is a great entry-level bit of software for someone such as this college dropout. But what it's really good at is for people that build things at this scale, because it works like the real world does. You know, it has manufacturing in mind, and the way you build pieces, in this case pieces that I'm going to make out of metal, is similar to how it would happen out in the shop, you know, extruding and cutting and punching and drilling and that kind of thing. So I have made this glass mold. This is all 1/4-inch steel, and I started by modeling the actual brick here, which I've just pulled out of the mold. So that is true 1-to-1 to this, plus or minus, you know, a 32nd or so. And it also isn't showing the radius, which that's to be addressed later. So I started with the positive, and then just basically made a 1/4-inch panel extrusion from each face. And you can see here that there are gaps, but that is good because these open corners I will be filling with weld. All I care about is that the inside is true to form. So you can see inside it's smooth and the corners are tight. And because of the nature of glass, Grace and I have been talking back and forth, glass is not going to hold super sharp corners. So even though the mold corners are sharp, when the piece gets pulled out of the mold, the corners will likely round themselves. The point of the mold is just to get it 90% really fast. So I've used joints here I've modeled these top doors and handles And I used joints, which is a really powerful feature of Fusion. You can define how pieces work together, and if they're supposed to have motion or be rigid. If they're supposed to move around each other, you can define how that relationship works with like a pivot axis or a slide joint. You know, are two planes supposed to be always in phase? If so, how far apart? Assembly, you know, it's all in the Assemble tab on Fusion. So with these top doors, I have a joint defined. Now this hinge looks a little weird because I made the joint and then I actually extended the panel out some. It's really just to get a feel for how this is going to work. And Grace and I have been back and forth about the size of this hole because the blowpipe that has the glob of glass on the end needs to fit through the hole and then blow to fill the mold and then be able to be released. And these handles will have wood grips on them to insulate from the heat, and 1/4-inch steel should be able to resist the momentary heat of molten glass, which is this amount. I can't remember, but it's quite hot. But a lot of glass molds are made like this, but this one won't have cork on the inside. A lot of them have cork on the inside that is wet right before you blow the glass into it, and the water keeps the cork from burning off. But this will not have that. So just a window into how this kind of thing works. I'm going to then take this model and create our 2D pieces that will be cut on the Shop Saver. And then I will find some nice high quality hinges to use to actually create. That's what's not on this model, is the actual hardware. I'm just gonna buy some weld-on hinges and use them. And I will tweak a few more things. I'll probably extrude the sides of these doors like this, just like that, just to cover the whole top, like so. But you get the idea. That is the gold brick glass mold, at least in cyberspace. So once Grace and I nail down some final details, we'll take it out to the shop and make it a reality. It's not much longer now.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
All right, what we got?
1/4-inch continues to be some of the best finish on this machine. Well, so Spike has helped me turn the 3D model into 2D parts using what I can only assume was in route and our Shop Saver plasma cutter. So just doing some testing. That's the top of the brick technically, but it'll be blown upside down. Shut up. Stop it. So we were just testing, you know, all the joints will be of this variety, sort of an inside to inside corner so that I have a place for the weld to live. But it's looking like it's going to work out very nice. Plus or minus a 1/16, and then these go here, like so. And then I have these cool weld-on hinges that should allow us to, maybe not. I might have to customize these. I might have to cut this off and weld that barrel directly to the door. Or heat and bend some, I'll just bend that down. But that'll be the last step. I'll put 2 handles on it so Grace can, or Grace and their assistant, more likely, can open the mold, lower the blowpipe in with a glob of glass, close the doors, blow it up, and then open the doors and remove it. And then do that thing where they go dink, 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 and the thing falls off. And that way the mark, almost like this casting, the separation mark will be on the bottom side. And the top of the brick will be cleanish.
Smoked. And
then I assume that these types of details wouldn't necessarily be possible, but they do like whiskey bottles and stuff that have like embossed things in there. It's just, it wasn't requested and it's a bit outside the scope of our capabilities. But, well, I'm gonna go knock this out because Grace is on a timeline. Do you feel like doing some of this?
Sure, yeah, happy to.
I'll get these de-drossed and make sure.
I'm happy to draw some too, unless you want
Okay.
to go to footage. But
No, great. Thank you. And that is case closed. Boo. Okay, sorry, I'll give you a real wrap up. This thing is done, and Aaron really turned some cool handles on his wood lathe, and sapele wood with a little stain, epoxied them on there. So this was, or will be, used to make glass versions of this 100% real, authentic, super valuable gold brick by my very talented sibling Grace. Shout out to my sibling Grace. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Sticky Glass, getstickyglass.com. Grace makes all kinds of incredible stuff out of a terrifying medium. They were also on season 3 of Blown Away on Netflix, so go watch that and buy stuff from them because you should.
Yeah, and us.
And us. But this isn't about us, Walker.
Okay, sorry.
You
Okay?
can buy fake bars from Whiteside Studios for $19.99.
If you'd like to buy this fake gold brick, it will for $20 you can have it. And then also go buy super custom high-end off-road campers from Wombat Campers, because that's the guy.
hey guys, how's everyone doing?
All right, goodbye.
That's what happens when you walk into Lift Arc Studios unannounced. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We love you. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. Goodbye.